Once upon a time, in a cozy little burrow nestled under a big, twisty tree, there lived a clever fox named Mr. Fox. Well, Mr. Fox was not just any fox. He was fantastic. With his shiny orange fur and a tail that swished like a happy flag, he was loved by all the woodland creatures. But you see, Mr. Fox had a big problem. His family was very hungry. "I need to get some food," he thought, scratching his furry chin with his paw. "But how can I do it without getting caught?" Mr. Fox glanced up at the moon shining brightly above. It twinkled like a diamond in the sky and gave him an idea. "I'll sneak into the farms of the terrible farmers, Boggis, Bunce, and Bean," he exclaimed with excitement. Now, Boggis was as round as a giant pumpkin and loved chicken. Bunce was short and grumpy, always nibbling on juicy ducks. And Bean? Well, Bean was tall and thin like a pencil and adored apples. They were the meanest farmers you could ever imagine. With a twinkle in his eye and a skip in his step, Mr. Fox dashed through the forest to Farmer Boggis's chicken farm. "Cluck, cluck!" echoed the chickens as Mr. Fox snuck in quietly. "Shh, don't make a sound!" he whispered to the chickens as he tiptoed past them. Suddenly, one brave little chicken chirped, "Mr. Fox, aren't you scared?" "Oh no," Mr. Fox chuckled softly. "I'm too clever to get caught. Just stay quiet and watch this." With a swift flick of his tail, he grabbed two plump chickens and dashed out just before Farmer Boggis came around. "Hey, who's stealing my chickens?" roared Boggis with his booming voice. "Run, Mr. Fox!" The chickens squawked as they flapped their wings in excitement. But Mr. Fox didn't stop. He raced back to his burrow with the delicious feast. His family cheered when they saw him come home with dinner. "Hooray for Dad!" shouted his little cubs as they jumped around joyfully. Next, Mr. Fox decided to visit Bunce's duck farm. "This will be even easier," he said with confidence. "Quack, quack," went the ducks as he snuck inside again. This time, he had to be extra sneaky because Bunce was watching closely. "I see you!" Bunce yelled suddenly. "Oh no," thought Mr. Fox, as he quickly grabbed two plump ducks and ran faster than the wind. But Bunce chased after him in a cloud of feathers and quacking chaos. "Get back here!" Bunce shouted angrily. "Not today!" laughed Mr. Fox, darting through bushes until he reached home once more, puffing but proud of his adventure. "That was thrilling," said Mrs. Fox, shaking her head in disbelief as she served dinner to their excited cubs. But Mr. Fox wasn't done yet. The next day, he had one last plan for Farmer Bean's apple orchard. "It's apple pie time!" he giggled to himself as he pranced toward the orchard filled with shiny red apples hanging from trees like bright ornaments. As Mr. Fox filled his basket with juicy apples, suddenly, Farmer Bean popped out from behind a tree. "What are you doing?" "Oh no!" squeaked Mr. Fox. But instead of running away this time, he smiled cheekily and said, "Just borrowing some apples for my famous pie recipe." Farmer Bean blinked in surprise at this bold fox who wasn't afraid at all. "You think you can just take my apples?" "Yes," replied Mr. Fox with a wink. "But I can make you the best pie you've ever tasted if you let me go." Farmer Bean scratched his head, thinking it over. "Well, I do love pie." In an unexpected twist of friendship, Farmer Bean agreed. Mr. Fox zipped away home with apples galore and soon made the most scrumptious pies ever. That evening at dinner time, Mrs. Fox set out slices of warm apple pie for everyone. The little cubs squealed with delight. "This is amazing!" they all cheered together. And so it was that Mr. Fox not only fed his family, but also made friends with Farmer Bean. From that day on, they shared recipes instead of chasing each other around. Every night under the sparkling stars, stories of their adventures filled the air with laughter and warmth. And if you listen closely on clear nights, you might still hear Mr. Fox's cheerful chuckle echoing through the woods as he tells tales of bravery and friendship to all who would listen. The end.